between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Miami Dolphins.
Josh Lambo is set to kick off.
The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. A nice play design there with a touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
I can't hear you. You said you got to play cool.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll fake the give. Now Sanchez. Got it open man. It's Rose. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain of 37.
And in the run-up to this championship game, so much was made about how would this offense hold up on the road in a hostile environment. Well, that's not the definitive answer, but what a great first answer from them, that big play right there.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To throw Sanchez. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Dolphins' 35-yard line.
2nd and 11 now. A shotgun snap for Sanchez. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And all the way
come on, y'all. Come on, stop missing tackles.
Before they drop him. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. So much for being intimidated on the road in the playoffs, right? That was a pretty clinical drive right there.
Yeah, they seem to come out with the attitude of, we don't deal with pressure. We created on the other team, just took it right down the field and stuck.
Nigga just scored on me quick as hell, easy too.
It's 7-zip Vegas.
5 plays, easy.
Raiders 7, Dolphins nothing. Matt Gay set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Downfield on 2nd down. And they work this run upfield across the 45. It's a gain of 34.
Well, big plays have been a hallmark of this offense all season, so there was no reason to think that it wouldn't continue here in this title game. Obviously, the magnitude of the event not getting to them early.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And he'll be brought down. Well, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Escaping the pressure right. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Matt Breida there to make the grab. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you...
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. This is picked up by the Dolphins, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you take the ball to bed with you. You just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. He'll look to throw. Be intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And a big turnover there as his
I hit the wrong button.
Get the football back.
1st and 10.
Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Sanchez. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Yeah, shit crazy,
Good
right?
plays have him on the move on 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line.
Do a fucking pick,
Here's
man.
2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Off of play action, Sanchez. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's
That's my
complete.
fault.
And he will
That's
score.
my fault.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Play the pass, nigga. Play
A
the
big
pass.
play there. 48 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. It's up and good, and it's 14-7.
I had my chance to take the lead. I threw an interception. Badass pick.
14. Dolphins 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
Kickoff.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Don't have to throw anywhere, but that draws coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Raiders 14. Dolphins 7.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 35 yards the gain there. Another 1st down as well. The previous play big on the ground. That one big through the air. Things have jumped up quickly.
Certainly appears that whatever their thought process is on the defensive side of the ball, they're one play behind. You know, loaded up for the pass, they hit them with the run. Load up for the run, they hit them with the pass. They've got to get in sync.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That'll be complete to Breida. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Now he's having a nice little 1st half here, partner.
And it's a 1st half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Out of the gun, Sanchez. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Dolphins 21. Raiders 14.
I just caught an interception for a touchdown.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now.
21-14 now.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Go get it.
Down in the backfield, it's incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on it, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. From the 50, it's Sanchez. Buying time to his left. He'll run it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Here's Sanchez now on 2nd down. Going up top. And this is caught inside.
Get the fuck out of here. A whole animation catch. Nothing but animation. I can't even go for it. It's trash, man. Don't just give him the game, yo. Huh?
Masterminds in this game, right?
Yeah, now I can.
Plays. It looks so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say,
yeah.
and let him go get it. How about that play?
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Well, I know a defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great
they ain't gonna do that.
by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down.
Yeah. But they still ain't gonna do that. Jalen Brown is such a best player.
They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
Oh, nah. Maybe just Trey Young, but not both.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the 8, it's 3rd and goal. And he will move his way down to about the 7. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal.
A gain of a yard.
AFC title game, 2nd quarter action. 2 minutes to play.
No. That's just good. It was Tatum turn. Jalen Brown turn next, right? Oh, yeah. Well, he must want ball. Well, I mean, I know now he like the best player because that nigga Tatum ain't always there.
City to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Well, in that case, he really ain't trading Brown because his contract is easy.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the
Okay,
stout troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal.
What he signed that shit with like 2 years ago or something when he was like young?
Running off the field.
Because he is a late bloomer. It wasn't like he was a rookie straight balling. Okay, yeah. Yeah, but Tatum was a rookie straight balling though, so they had to give him that shit.
And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And not much
he got a max.
Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline.
Damn, I should have, man, I had a feeling that nigga wasn't gonna get his feet in, man. Oh, that's tough.
The running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessful.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He'll have a first down past the 40. And some room to work.
Happy?
Down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. It's a big play here for the Dolphins on 3rd. And even 50 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They run with Marino. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
The Hawks, though, they playing bad, ain't they?
They just engaged and held their ground. But how
they fourth?
Who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet.
Yo, this nigga made me fucking fumble on some fuck shit, man. Damn. That's trash, man. Good shit, man. That's trash, man. This nigga made me fumble on the screen. He was running back so he wouldn't get hit by the lineman, and all of a sudden he gonna hit stick me.
When you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're gonna take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 40.
Oh, man, what a game, what a game, what a game. Make it a game, make it a game. I'm playing good, make it a game.
A tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on him a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
And a play fake. Now Sanchez. He's got his man on the crossing route. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll fake it. Now Sanchez. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's going to be out down inside
what the fuck is going on, yo? What kind of plays is this shit?
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Sanchez from the red zone now. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. So yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to... And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. They'll come out throwing here on first down. As he throws there.
I hit X and he pumped. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I hit X and he pumped.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all
Nigga was
in the
open,
first
man.
half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And he backs it away.
Oh, he's supposed to just off that over his head real easy.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used a slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
Fielding just inside the 30.
Good hit. And what a fumble.
Here on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st
My
and 10.
nigga fumbling.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Sanchez on 1st down. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Should have had the tackle with chin, man. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on,
They've
come
certainly
on,
been
come on.
successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Play action. It's Sanchez. Looking left side. It's complete. He's got it. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves. If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
1st down, Raiders.
Off the play fake. Sanchez. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Sanchez. This will be caught inside the 10. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Fucking trash shit, man. Trash fucking shit, man. Come the fuck on.
Second down. Tackling's obviously critical down near the goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure he doesn't get any further. Did a really nice job wrapping up and not letting him loose.
To throw on 2nd down is Sanchez. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. One quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Matt Gay on for the field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good. And with that, they will move ahead by 2 here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter. This possession, gigantic. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Out of the shotgun, Breida.
Come on with this shit, man.
The line of scrimmage, and he goes down.
That's so bad. That's bad right there.
He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
That's bad right there, boy.
If you're not a very confident runner, and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
God, my nigga, just...
He's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Knew the blitz was coming.
To the booth.
Good
Last
shit, boy.
thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 24-yard line.
Now Sanchez. And that's going to be incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. The 20. 10. They will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. This this game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides. So I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
Point after by Lambo, up and good. And the lead is up to 5. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth-quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Defensive play of the year right there.
I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Raiders 23.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And how will Sanchez respond after the pick 6? And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Complete.
The end result, 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
Operating from the gun, Sanchez. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 11 yards there, 1st down. Throwing again is Sanchez. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, Sanchez. Looking left side, he's got it, complete.
Sanchez's pass.
And he'll go down at the 28. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And the Raider first down.
Looking for the end zone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Keanu Neal.
Well, you're trailing. It's the 4th quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
He'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they take a knee. And they will take a knee here.
Good fucking shit, y'all. Good fucking comeback, man. Good pick, Marcus Williams. That was all me, though. That was all using. Damn, that pick was crazy. I knew he was going there, too.
The last 2 plays, each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. Dolphins are AFC champs as we say thanks for watching and good night, everybody. And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gordon, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks.
Defense, baby. Like shit, boy.